As we approach the election, we're continuing our reality check on President Trump's immigration policies. In part two, how those policies are affecting families seeking a better life here. Last week, we learned that the deported parents of hundreds of migrant children cannot be found after they were separated at the border. Mireya Villarreal went to the border in Texas to see what it's like for those hoping to enter the U.S.
Our ride-along with Border Patrol brought us to this family of three.
Caminando donde le agarra la noche a uno.
Their story of despair, shared by many other families, often worsens long after reaching the border. Although the Trump administration's child separation policy is no longer active, the ACLU recently revealed court-appointed lawyers couldn't find the parents of 545 separated children. It's a problem the group Justice in Motion is trying desperately to solve.
We are the ones tasked with finding the parents who have been deported after their children were taken away from them at the border.
Executive Director Kathleen Karen works closely with human rights attorneys on the ground like Dora Milata.
These parents want to be reunified. The question is, how can they get reunified?
But Acting Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf argues the parents made the decision to stay separated when given the choice. The reunification efforts come as another Trump administration policy is making it harder for those seeking asylum. In 2019, the Trump administration decided that asylum seekers from other countries must remain in Mexico while waiting for their cases to be heard, claiming the humanitarian approach will help to end the exploitation of our generous immigration laws. Homeland Security officials have said the nearly 53% reduction in apprehensions can be partially attributed to that decision. But it also led to camps like this one springing up just across the border. With immigration courts closed due to COVID concerns, some refugees have waited here for more than a year.
My concern is the safety. The families are exposed to so many dangers.
Sister Norma Pimentel is working with these asylum seekers across the border.
Are you frustrated with where we are as a government, as a country?
All our policies are geared towards simply to deter families, to discourage them, to totally disregard their humanity.
For CBS This Morning, Mireya Villarreal in Hidalgo, Texas.